Alright, bitches. The Dead Ops Arcade 4 leaderboard event has just ended, and while Treyarch are taking their sweet time to give us the egged and foul play camos, I thought I'd go ahead and show my run that got me to first place. In the first place. Oh. And then I'll just show the camos at the end of the video. Even after playing for like 5 hours, I still don't know what the fuck is going on in this game mode. So I guess my best bet is just to like, for every unique arena, I'm just gonna be sharing my thoughts. Cause I don't know. Alright, so the first one doesn't have a name. Or I don't know, like pirate something. There's a pirate here. I don't know what this place is supposed to be called. The tutorial arena? I don't know. Anyways, this is like the easiest arena in the world. I had no initial expectations whatsoever before even starting this. The only thing I've heard about Dead Ops Arcade in general is that it's just good. It's like a sleeper mode. And it's honestly kind of like zombies, at least if you play in the first person view, but like way more fast paced. I mean, you're talking about like a 2-hit down here. You have nukes as a keybind, you have boosts as a keybind, which is like, you just like shoot through all the zombies, kill every single one in your path, and it's like, I would honestly just consider it as like invincibility frames as a keybind. If you just like stuck in a corner, just boost out. I know I'm talking more about the mode right now, even though I said I was going to go buy arena, but this is just good information to have. Guns are honestly kind of treated like power-ups, where if you can stack them up and you get I guess just different pack-a-punch levels. Your score is, you know, score, and the more loot you pick up without dying, you get like the score multiplier. This is pretty much it for the Dead Ops Arcade basics. Pirates Tutorial Cove, whatever the fuck this is, doesn't really have anything special except these treasure chests that spawn in and give you loot. There's no special enemies, it's just zombies. It's just the level 1. And the way the arenas work is you don't go straight into a different arena after completing a level. You go into like a darker version, if that makes sense. Like the sun goes down and the last version of that arena is like nighttime, and then you go to another arena. Sometimes you get these bonus rooms, specifically talking about the Poppy's Pirate Plunder, where you just get extra loot. And sometimes there's these events, which I'll talk about later, where you just get even more free loot with a small challenge, that is. Alright, the next arena is Babylon, the Black Ops 6 map. And here you get introduced to armored zombies. Apart from that, there's like these lightning towers that can kill zombies depending if they're turned on or not, and the zombies run into them. But you can also die from them, so it's kind of like a double-edged sword. And also there's these boxes just kind of hanging around where you break them and you get extra loot, sometimes even weapons. So like that's what half this arena is just destroying the boxes. And at some point, I think round 8, the silverback challenge thing happens where it's just a racetrack and you're supposed to drive around. I don't know. You gotta do a couple loops before the timer ends, and there's a chance that you get extra money and power-ups. For some reason I couldn't understand that I had to do a bunch of loops, so I might have fucked it up and I failed the challenge. After completing Babylon, you go to another Black Ops 6 map. I don't know what this one is called because I didn't play that much multiplayer. You know, apart from the 19 million hours I put into Stakeout. These genuinely might be the worst zombies they introduce, and they introduce it at such an early round. The barrel zombies. Barrel zombies, they literally just have a barrel on their head, and when you kill them, they drop the barrel, which means it can now explode on you. I guess you can make the argument that, oh, the barrel kills zombies, it can help you. No, bro, no. At least not on this map, because barrels drop from the sky, barrels drop from the zombies, and barrels spawn in naturally in the arena. On the plus side, the silverback challenge is honestly pretty cool. It's like, what's the Alien Invaders? That thing? Except you're a chopper moving horizontally and you have to kill parasites and get gems. This one's also kind of like generous on gems, so there's a W silverback challenge. The next map is, I think, just the Church of Liberty Falls, except kind of restructured. This arena's alright. I think the only annoyance here, which was the reason why I ended my flawless streak of not dying here, was because there's these like old ghosts that if you touch them, it's an insta-kill to you. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. But apart from that, there's nothing too crazy. This arena special thing is the Dark Crypt, which is just, you just get free loot. And then you also get access to this thing. I guess it's the first introduction of this thing called the Slayer Mart, which are kind of like permanent upgrades. Actually, no, that's not true. They're upgrades. They can be permanent, except sometimes they're just like, oh, for 5 minutes you get this power up, which is pretty cool. And I did spend a couple $1,000s on the 10-minute weapon master, which just means that every weapon I pick up in the next 10 minutes will be at purple level. After I beat that final round, the Papa back spawned in and he's like, "You're a bitch." And then I chased him because, you know, I can't let him talk shit to me like that. And he basically had opened a portal to the Slayer arena, which just means any kills you get here will not only give you points, but it'll also give you cash that you can spend on the Slayer Mart. So considering I just bought the upgrade, this was pretty easy. And the way the Slayer arena works is it's just a bunch of waves, and after the time goes down, a boss spawns in. For this one specifically, it's the quote-unquote Burning Knight, but it's actually just the boss from Citadel. And after killing him, he gives you access to another Slayer Mart and drops a bunch of gems. The next arena honestly kind of looks like Shattered Veil. There's a big ass rock in the middle and it's circular with like 4 different entryways. I say that, but these fucking zombies aren't using no damn entryways. They're coming up from the ground, at least from the beginning. There's not that much interesting going on in this arena. The darker it gets though, the rock in the middle disappears and just turns into like a volcano opening. And at nighttime that shit starts spewing lava everywhere. This arena special room was a nuke room, which just gives you nukes. Not that interesting, but it's cool little bonus. After completing the arena, you get taken to this like hellish room. I don't know what it is, but you have to climb the mountain, fighting manglers, doppelgas, and at the end you have to fight a Zursa, of which killing it, I don't know what happens when you lose, but killing it will give you access to the Slayer Mart and the next arena. This next arena starts off with a Room of Fate. I don't know what that means, but the rock I chose said, "Much glorious destruction shall you bestow," and it gave me a death machine instead of the LMG as a default weapon, which is pretty nice. And I think from this point in my run, anytime I pick up a new weapon, it starts off at the tier 2 level, which is also pretty cool. The arena itself, I think, is the Citadel boss fight arena, where you're in that like hellish volcano at the bottom of the spawn room. It's a bigger arena, which just means like the out of bounds is accessible, but it's just covered by a bunch of the burning lava stuff, and the progression in this arena is just more lava on the ground. The bonus room is the hangar. It literally just has a bunch of these like tank and chopper power-ups, which I took the chopper. This next arena might seem a little familiar. That's because it is the outside of the castle on Citadel, and for this arena they introduce the spiders, or vermin. I have no complaints whatsoever about this arena. The spiders are not that fast, and they're easy to kill, and the area is pretty big. The special round thing is another silverback challenge, and this one's kind of like an arcade, like, I don't even know what they're called, where you have the physical weapon and you aim it at the screen, except with your mouse. That's pretty cool. The next arena introduces disciples, and I don't even know what this location is. I've never seen it before, but it has 2 flogger traps from Shino Numa. That's pretty cool. No special rounds for this one, but the new arena is like this garden, and this one's a little annoying just because there's these like dark ether plants that grow and then eventually they blow up into like this gas bubble that slows you, and I think parasites get introduced here which do the exact same thing. They just slow you down. The silverback challenge for this one is another race. This one was slightly longer, but I think it had more time and I was able to complete it, and I got a jet gun power up from it. And then I also proceeded to pick up a shotgun power up right after receiving the jet gun. Completing that arena leads us into another Slayer arena, this one being the Z-Rex from Shattered Veil. The arena's not bad. It's a lot of open space, but it does have those gas plants, which is unfortunate. But I did get a Rhino before the Z-Rex, which just made it so easy. Of course, it drops another Slayer Mart thing right after completing it, and I bought the 30% increased damage to the death machine because I always have it. The next arena, I think, is from the campaign on like 50/50's mission when she goes to her memories. I think I might be tripping. This arena brings in ghouls or doppelgas. I don't get why they change all the names, but yeah, it brings in doppelgas, and it has this pretty cool, on like each side there's a mushroom it's kind of like a bouncy pad, and it'll take you up to this like higher part. The special round for this arena is I want to say like a platformer. It's called Silverback Slideways, and it's kind of like if you're playing the top down version of Dead Ops Arcade, except if you aim it'll go to the side. I don't know if that really makes sense, but yeah, zombies just kind of come at you towards the sides, and then you can like wall jump and do stuff. It's just like a platformer. I did complete this with ease, except I'm kind of stupid, and for some reason I didn't think that when you turn sideways you would go that direction when you walk there. So I'm just kind of standing there for like 3 minutes just doing nothing, just like I can't walk into this exit. The next arena is the Citadel spawn room with the massive dude in the middle just having all this purple shit around him. In this arena they introduce falling zombies. I don't know. This arena's bonus room was the hangar. Also, I'm gonna make it very clear, I don't know if these are random or if these are like predetermined. This is like my first time ever getting here. The next arena is once again another Black Ops 6 multiplayer map. This one being Hacienda. I'm pretty sure, I don't think this map introduces the occasional amalgam, which sounds horrible, but because everything just has lower health in general, they can't really pull you that much. The bonus room that I got for this is the Bank Vault. Just a bunch of gems. The next arena is the starting room of Liberty Falls, which is just like the gas station. And it's honestly not that difficult whatsoever, but I can't remember what the map introduces. Y'all got me fucked up. The silverback challenge that I got for this one was another one of the silverback slideways, which is the 2D platformer things. This time I actually tried to min-max because I knew I had unlimited lives. And holy fuck, everything was going well until I got to the end. And all of a sudden, I couldn't make this dumb jump to the... Well, it's not really a jump, but I had to slide down this thing, and every time I kept getting caught out by the fucking saw blades. Once again, we are sent to another Black Ops 6 DLC map. This one being one of the face-off maps, the museum, I don't know what it's called. And for good measure, they just tossed in a bunch of these lasers that I was dying to in the Silverback Slideways challenge. This arena also introduces the Lawyer's Pen relic, because for some reason, there are so many shock mimics. I don't even get why there's shock mimics. There's no equipment in this mode. They just threw them in here for fun. The bonus area was just a barn or something. I don't know. It's just a barn. You sit here and you wait and you get chickens. And the next arena is the most recognizable, and that's because it is Nuketown, specifically Black Ops 6 winter variant of Nuketown. And this map brings in these mannequins where if you shoot them, they like kind of freeze up a little bit, and then you have to kill them again. And I honestly don't even know how to kill them. I just know that they died at some point. So maybe after you kill them like multiple times, or kill them. And you might have realized that over the course of the last 3 arenas, I have been slowly losing lives. And I honestly was not even paying attention to my lives counter because I just died. Like, it was so anticlimactic. I think I was too tunnel visioned on thinking about like Paradox Junction or some random bullshit. And then I died. I was like, oh. But yeah, that's basically the 7 million point run that I had. That should take 4 total hours. It's kind of crazy. And that took me from the slightest 79,000 points all the way up to first place. And I spent like the next 3 days making sure I wasn't getting overtaken by anyone. Which after the event ended, I swear they took like 2 days to process the rewards. This is what the foul play camo looks like. Nothing too special. And this is what the egged camo looks like. It's a little weird, but I feel like even though this one isn't as visually stunning, or it doesn't have as much visual effects, it's just like an animated pattern, I like it more than like the Mars camo. I think that might just be me. But yeah, that's about it. The Hunter Will Be Hunted event is coming out, so I'll be making a video on that. Stay tuned. I'll see y'all bitches later.